If you're broke right now, and every money-saving trick you've tried has failed, this might be the moment everything changes. Not because you're about to discover a new hack, but because you're finally ready to stop playing small. The problem was never your willpower. It wasn't that you didn't try hard enough. It wasn't that you didn't download the budgeting apps. It wasn't that you skipped enough coffee or cancelled enough subscriptions. The truth is harder than that. Most Americans don't stay broke because they spend too much. They stay broke because they were taught to focus on survival instead of structure for years. The advice has sounded the same. Cut back. Spend less. Live smaller. Be more disciplined. And for a short time, it works. You feel in control, responsible, focused. But shrinking your lifestyle is not the same as building stability. Cutting expenses gives temporary relief. But relief is not growth. And if your income stays the same while your stress increases, you're not building wealth. You're compressing your life. And compressed lives eventually snap. Here's something almost no one explains clearly. There is a ceiling to cutting. You can only cancel so many subscriptions. You can only downgrade your lifestyle so far. You can only squeeze your budget until there's nothing left to squeeze. But income? Income has no fixed ceiling. And yet most people spend months trying to save $20 instead of spending that same energy learning a skill that adds $2,000. That's not a money problem. That's a positioning problem. Being broke isn't just financial. It's psychological. When you live paycheck to paycheck, your brain stays in survival mode. Every bill feels urgent. Every unexpected expense feels threatening. Every purchase feels risky. And survival mode is not creative. It's reactive. You don't think about long-term leverage. You think about short-term relief. Relief spending feels earned. You're stressed. You work hard. You want something that makes the pressure feel lighter. And that's human. But when small comforts replace long-term structure, instability becomes permanent. So here's the shift that changes everything. Stop asking, how can I save more? Start asking, how can I reposition myself? Repositioning starts with stability. Not investing, not side hustles, not chasing trends. Stability. A small emergency cushion. Even $500 can change how you think. High interest debt. Under control. Monthly obligations predictable. Because chaos destroys discipline. If one flat tire forces you into panic, you will never invest consistently. You will never think long term. You will always react. Financial calm is a competitive advantage. From there, focus on income. You can only cut so much, but you can grow. We live in a time where technology is reshaping work. Automation is replacing repetitive tasks. Artificial intelligence is increasing productivity. The people who win in this environment are not the busiest. They're the most adaptable. Skill is leverage. Communication skills increase earning power. Technical skills increase earning power. Understanding digital systems increases earning power. If you invest in yourself and your income grows by even a few $1,000s per year, that shift compounds for decades. Income fuels investing, not the other way around. And once your base is stable and your income is growing, Ownership changes everything. Ownership means you stop renting the economy and start participating in it. When businesses grow, owners benefit. When industries expand, owners benefit. When productivity increases, owners benefit. You don't need to gamble. You don't need overnight transformation. You need consistency. Because wealth rarely comes from excitement. It comes from structure. Slow growth looks boring, but boring compounds. And compounding is powerful. Motivation won't save you. Systems will. Automatic savings, automatic investing, automatic transfers. If your financial life depends on how you feel, it will collapse the moment you feel tired, stressed, or overwhelmed. Systems remove emotion. And emotion is expensive. Now imagine two versions of yourself. One keeps searching for the perfect hack, the perfect time, the perfect opportunity. The other stabilizes, learns, increases income, invests consistently. 5 years from now, those two lives will look completely different. Not because of luck, but because of structure. Here's the deepest shift of all. Stop saying, "I'm broke." Start saying, "I'm restructuring." Being broke is a condition. Being unstructured is a decision. And decisions compound. If every money-saving trick you tried failed, good. Because now you understand the real issue. The problem was never coffee. It was positioning. You don't need another hack. You need stability. You need income leverage. You need ownership. You need systems. That's what changes everything. Not overnight. Not dramatically, but permanently. And 5 years from now, you will either thank yourself for starting today, or wish you had. The choice is still yours.